Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Let me ask you a quick question. Have you ever spent 3 or 4 hours studying English in one day, felt super motivated, and then done nothing for the next 2 weeks? If your answer is yes, you are definitely not alone. A lot of English learners believe they need to study harder, longer, and more intensely to improve. They think, if I study for 5 hours this weekend, my English will get better fast. But here's the truth. When it comes to learning English, consistency beats intensity every single time. In other words, studying for 15 minutes every day is much more effective than studying for 5 hours once a month.
Why?
Because language learning is like going to the gym. You don't build muscle in one day. You build it by showing up regularly, even when the progress feels slow. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. We'll explore why consistency works, how your brain learns through repetition, 3 simple ways to practice English every day, and what to do when you feel stuck. So grab a cup of coffee, relax, and let's dive in. First, let's talk about what happens inside your brain when you learn a new language. Every time you hear, read, write, or speak English, your brain creates connections between neurons. Think of these connections as little roads. The first time you learn a word like confident, the road is tiny and weak. But each time you hear or use that word again, the road gets stronger and wider. Eventually, that word becomes easy to understand and easy to use. That's why repetition is so important. Your brain loves patterns. When you practice English consistently, your brain starts to recognize common sentence structures, pronunciation patterns, and vocabulary automatically. And that's the key word, automatically. You don't want to translate every sentence in your head forever. You want English to feel natural. And consistency helps you reach that point. There's a useful idiom that says, slow and steady wins the race. It means that moving forward little by little is often better than trying to go fast and burning out. And that's exactly how language learning works. Another reason consistency is powerful is that habits reduce decision-making. When English becomes part of your daily routine, you stop asking, should I study today? Instead, it becomes as normal as brushing your teeth. And once something becomes a habit, it requires much less effort. That's when progress really starts to snowball. Snowball means something starts small and grows bigger over time. So even if your daily practice seems tiny, the results can become huge. Now that we know why consistency matters, let's look at 3 simple ways to practice English every day. These activities don't require hours of study. They only require a few minutes and a little commitment. Tip number 1. Listen during your daily routine. You probably have small pockets of free time during the day, maybe while commuting, cooking, walking, or cleaning. Use that time to listen to English. Podcasts, audiobooks, and YouTube videos are all great options. Even if you only listen for 10 minutes a day, that adds up quickly. 10 minutes a day becomes more than 60 hours in a year. That's a lot of exposure. At first, you may not understand everything. That's okay. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it means don't worry too much. Focus on understanding the main idea. Your listening skills will improve naturally over time. Tip number 2. Label objects around your home. This is a simple but powerful technique. Write English words on sticky notes and place them on household items. Mirror, refrigerator,
Door, chair.
window. Every time you see these objects, you review the vocabulary automatically. It's effortless learning. And because you connect the word with a real object, the vocabulary becomes more memorable. This is a great example of learning in context, which is much more effective than memorizing random word lists. Tip number 3. Keep a 5-minute journal. At the end of each day, write a few sentences in English. What did you do today? How did you feel? What are your plans for tomorrow? Your journal doesn't need to be perfect. The goal is to build the habit of expressing your thoughts in English. Even writing 3 sentences a day can make a big difference. Over time, you'll notice that writing becomes easier and your vocabulary grows. Remember, practice makes progress, not perfection. Segment 3. Overcoming plateaus. Now, let's talk about something every language learner experiences. The plateau. A plateau is a period when you feel like you're not improving, even though you're still studying. This can be frustrating. You may think, I've been practicing for months. Why is my English still not fluent? But here's the good news. Plateaus are completely normal. In fact, they're often a sign that your brain is processing and organizing what you've learned. Think of it like planting seeds. For a while, nothing seems to happen above the ground. But under the surface, roots are growing. Then one day, the plant appears. Language learning works the same way. Progress is often invisible before it becomes obvious. So, how do you stay motivated during these periods? First, focus on your system, not just your results. Instead of asking, "Am I fluent yet?" ask, "Did I practice today?" Second, celebrate small wins. Maybe you understood a new phrase in a movie. Maybe you spoke English without translating. Maybe you wrote a paragraph faster than before. These small victories matter. Third, look back at where you started. Sometimes we don't notice our progress because we're too close to it. Try reading something you wrote 6 months ago. You may be surprised by how much you've improved. And finally, remember this idiom. Trust the process. It means believe that your effort will pay off, even if you can't see the results right away. Consistency is like compound interest. Your daily efforts may seem small, but over time they create remarkable results. To wrap things up, consistency is your best friend in learning English. You don't need to study for hours every day. You just need to show up regularly. Your brain learns through repetition. Small daily habits build strong language skills. So, here's your challenge for today. Listen to a podcast for 10 minutes. Write 3 sentences in your journal. Learn 5 new words. Then leave a comment and tell me what you did today in English. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.
Goodbye.